thing I'm going to do is show you guys what oils I use for my hair mask. So I do a hair mask about once a week, and I use fractionated coconut oil, and then I always use about 1 to 2 drops of lavender and then 1 to 2 drops of rosemary. I sometimes throw in 1 drop of peppermint. Today I'm going to use 1 drop of geranium, and I find geranium is very hydrating, so I'll use that on my ends because that's the most dry. And then the lavender and the rosemary are anti-inflammatory, and the rosemary brings blood circulation into the scalp, which helps with hair growth. So that's why these oils are great for either hair growth or if you have hair loss. I always will recommend rosemary and or lavender, definitely rosemary. Here, I just kind of rub my hands together, place it at the top right into the scalp, and then flip my head over, make sure I get underneath at the bottom. And you're basically just going to massage it right into your scalp for about maybe a minute or 2, and just keep rubbing it right into the scalp. Of course, that's where the hair starts to grow. I like to try and get it right in the front part up here. That's where, so when I had my kids, that's where I lost most of my hair, was right at the front. So I always try and massage right in there for about a minute or 2. I also, so when I use peppermint, it's nice because it's cooling, so it feels really good. It feels like it's working. Just rub that in. Fractionated coconut oil, and today I'm going to use, I don't know if you can see that, geranium, and I'll do like 1 or 2 drops of that, rub it in, and this time I just do it at the ends. Like I said, geranium's very hydrating, and usually the ends of the hair is the driest part, and that's where it starts to break and kind of you get all the split ends there. So I try to put geranium at the bottom, and then the rosemary and the lavender right up into the scalp. So once that's done, and I get all that in, just kind of put it back into a bun, and I'll leave it in for about 30 minutes. Okay, so just squish it all back. Let it sit about 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll do it at night and just leave it in overnight, doesn't really matter. But today, I'm just going to leave it in for about 30 minutes and wash it out. I also put rosemary, depends. So either sometimes rosemary, today, well this time I have rosemary in my, what's it called, conditioner. Sometimes I'll put lemon or wild orange in my shampoo because it's cleansing, so you want to make sure your scalp is clean. But I'll put maybe about 5 to 10 drops in my shampoo or my conditioner. But yeah, usually it's a citrus oil that I'll put in my shampoo, and then I'll put either lavender or rosemary in my conditioner. All right, so while I'm waiting to wash this out of my hair, I thought that I would just come chat with you guys very quickly just about the start of my essential oils journey, because really what got me hooked on essential oils was how quickly my hair started to grow. I saw how quickly it worked, and that's just basically when I was like, I need more. What else can these things do, right? So basically my story when I had kids, I have 2 kids, right? They're gonna be 4 and 5 now, but when I had them, my hair started to fall out. And even before that, I always had goals to have long hair, but basically it would get to about here and it would just start to break and my ends would be dead. It would probably be here, but like about this much of it was like dead ends. So then when I had my kids, I started to lose some of my hair and kind of what I said earlier, mainly in this area. And that's where most women, once they give birth, they start to lose kind of right into here. So really I was like, I need to figure this out because I don't want to keep losing my hair. But basically I ended up just cutting all of it off. So my hair was so short, I had this side was like right above my ear. It was shaved in the back, and then this side, the longest piece I think was like right up to here. So I cut it all off. And then I was like, I loved it, but I hated it because I found I had to do my hair every single day. I couldn't just throw it up in a ponytail. One day I'll probably get back to the short hair, but for now I'm loving how healthy my hair's been and the length. But anyway, so at the time I was into Scentsy. I was selling Scentsy, and then they introduced essential oils into their company. Now I'm not bashing any companies, but when it comes to essential oils, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. It is not, all essential oils are not FDA approved. So any oil company can slap on their label 100% pure when it's really synthetic, or it's just meaning it's like a perfume, or they take a little bit of the essential oil and just throw in all this other stuff. So I had a friend that introduced me to Doterra, and she's like, hey, I see you're posting about essential oils. Why don't you try these oils? And part of me was like, well, I don't know, we'll see, whatever. And she sent me some stuff. So the first things I remember, I had some wild orange, she sent tea tree, peppermint, lavender. These are all like testers, and beautiful roller that we will get to actually later with my skin care. But yeah, she sent me some of those, and I started with, in my hair, I started using tea tree and lavender. And just over, I would say about a month of using it, I noticed the thickness in my hair. I noticed the way that it felt, it wasn't falling out as much. So when I started using it, my hair wasn't as short. It was about up to here. And then I just noticed each month my hair would grow more and more. So that's when I'm like, okay, I had put Scentsy away because I realized that that's not where my passion's at. I'm all into health, into fitness, and taking care of my body and knowing what I'm putting into my body. And I also found out that you can ingest these oils, doTERRA oils, because they are so transparent. You know exactly what's in every single bottle. But that's another topic also. So yeah, I was like, let's do this thing. So I was researching into all the oils, and I saw that like tea tree is amazing for hair, for a healthy scalp. So I still will use that every once in a while. But I focus mainly on the rosemary, the lavender, and like I said, I'll throw peppermint in there sometimes, I'll throw geranium in there sometimes, and then I also like to use some citrus oils every once in a while just to keep my scalp clean. In order to have healthy hair growth, you need to have a healthy scalp. So like I said, doing these hair masks once a week, making sure you're not washing your hair every single night. I usually wash my hair, I would say 2 to 3 times a week. I'd like to try just twice a week, but I do teach a lot of classes and I sweat a lot. So I have to wash my hair a little bit more, but I wash about 2 to 3 times a week. And another tip I learned about your hair, and I actually just learned this, was that you shouldn't, when your hair is wet, you shouldn't be brushing your hair when it's wet. Because when it's wet, it's not as strong and it falls out easier. So wait a little bit, let your hair dry, then brush it out. And of course we know blow drying and any heat to the hair isn't healthy for it. So I barely straighten my hair. I'll straighten it once in a while maybe. I never blow dry my hair. I always let it air dry. Just little tips like that. But I'm gonna go wash this out of my hair now because it's been just over half an hour, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do for my face and for my skin. All right, so obviously I'm finished showering. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of what Doterra has for their skincare. Now, of course, you can use, there are essential oils you can use for your face, for your body, and I actually do use some of them as well, but I'm going to show you guys what I use just from their skincare line. I actually forgot to grab it, but there is, so I use on my face as a face wash in the shower. It's from their HD line, and that's just a face wash to cleanse your face. But what I'm going to show you next is what I use for my pores. So this is a pore reducing toner. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to assume you can. And all I do is I take a piece of cotton pad or whatever you call this, do a little tiny squirt, boom, and then just rub it all over my face. I do this at least once a day, usually for sure in the morning, sometimes at night. So I go with this guy, and this has, what is in this? So there's lavender, ylang ylang, and German chamomile. That's what's in here. Now before, this is what I was using, or this is what I'm using now. Before this, I was using the serum from the Virage line. This is also with Doterra, and this is their moisturizer, but I was using a serum that had frankincense in it, and frankincense is like the king of all oils and probably the best for your skin. But anyways, so this is the pore reducing serum that I use once or twice a day. Next is the Immortelle blend. Now this blend, let me tell you, I just started using it this month, actually last month. I got it with my order. It's incredible. This is my favorite thing to use on my face, and I will never go a day without this again. And the amazing thing about it, so it is a little bit more pricey. I'm not going to give you the price because I believe I'm going to be wrong because I don't know it off the top of my head. But it is one of their more expensive roller bottles, but so worth it. And the cool thing about it, first of all, here you go. The cool thing about it is it's so potent, so strong, that I took half of it and put it in another roller bottle and filled that the remainder with coconut oil and gave it to my mom. But the next time I get it, which will probably be in about another month or so, I'm going to do the same thing. So you buy one, you pretty much are getting 2 out of 1. And this is just like, it's for fine lines. It is so hydrating, and I just roll it kind of all over. So hydrating, especially like for the winter. It's going to be incredible. I just got it now, so I haven't used it in the winter yet, but it is my absolute favorite. I honestly don't even wear anything on my face anymore. I put this on, and I love the shine that it gives. It gives like a natural highlighter to your face. So yeah, this is just my favorite thing in the world right now. Like the best thing ever. I'm so happy that I got it, and I will not go without this guy. But again, frankincense is my favorite essential oil for the skin. And then last thing that I cannot go without. So this is a new one. I'm pretty much done with this one now. This is the Doterra Body Mist, and it's from the Beautiful blend. If you have not smelt this blend, it is heaven. The smell is so incredible. When I was telling you earlier, when I first started with these oils, that was one of the oils that I got, and it just smells like, it reminds me of like a Skittle, but like the most enchanted Skittle you could ever smell. Do Skittles even smell? I don't know. But this guy is my favorite. It's so hydrating, and right now, so unfortunately for myself, I got a little bit too much sun and my skin is starting to peel. So I'm using this like 3 times a day just to keep my skin soft, and it's so, like, it covers everywhere, and it's, oh my God, it smells amazing. It's so hydrating. Just an incredible, incredible blend. This is a little bit newer to Doterra. I don't know, I'm just gonna spray it everywhere. But yeah, they do have the roller bottle, which I'm all out of. That thing I freaking held on to for over a year, and just there's not even anything left in it, and I'll be out and I'll still I'll just put it on me and try, even though there's literally nothing in it, but it smells that good. So this is what I put all over every single day, and now I usually do it once or twice a day. I'm doing it 3 times a day now because I got a sunburn and I'm peeling. But yeah, this is everything that I do daily, like my daily routine. Sometimes I will use peppermint, and I love that. Like on a hot day, I'll take, this is one of their lotions. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. It's amazing. It's hydrating. It's a thick body butter, but I'm not the biggest fan of the scent of it. So I don't use it too often, but it's really, really good body butter to use, and I'll put peppermint with it because I like the smell of peppermint and it's so cooling. So as soon as you put this with like 1 drop, maybe 2 of peppermint, your whole body is just like, it's cooling, it's refreshing, it feels incredible. But that, sometimes I'll use coconut oil with lavender, just because I love the smell of lavender and I love its calming effect. So it just depends on how I'm feeling in the day, what I'm going to use on my skin. But this stuff that I just showed you, I use every single day, once, twice, sometimes 3 times a day. And then the other ones is mainly just depending on my mood, how I'm feeling. If I feel like I need to cool off, I use a peppermint. If I feel like I need to be uplifted, I need more energy, I'll use some wild orange or a citrus oil with coconut oil. If I'm feeling like I just want to relax and calm down, like last night, I took my lavender with coconut oil and I just rubbed it on my chest, on the back of my neck, on my shoulders, and it's amazing oil to use either in the morning or at night, depending on how you're feeling. So yeah, that is my daily routine when it comes to my skincare. Hair, once a week with the hair mask. I'm trying to only wash my hair twice a week, but at the moment it's about 3 times a week because it's just hot and I'm sweating so much from teaching. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of a little bit different to what I'm usually doing. I don't know if you can see my mirror right now in this camera, but I need to clean it down right now, and I just sprayed some of my oil on it. Hopefully you can't see that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on the notifications so that you're notified every time I post something, you don't miss anything. And I will see you guys next time. The next video I plan to post, so first of all, we're going away for a little family vacay. So I'm hoping to get some footage from that and just do a little fun video for you guys next time. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking super fast and a lot, so I'm gonna end it here. Have a great day, guys. See you next time.